As much as I like Star Wars Battlefront space combat, which is, I like to say, perfect, it's working great, the whole game itself is marred by microtransactions. The loot crates, the system where you open up stuff and get so-called cosmetic items. I mean, no time in my life did I require the need for an emote that makes me do a victory dance after killing someone, or maybe some pop culture reference, a high five or a thumbs up after doing something cool, just to impress people who might be right next to me. Useless cosmetic items in the game. I mean, this is all well and good for kids, but for an adult like me, it's benign and boring. I prefer weapons, you know, ships, maybe skins for your weapons and ships. It gets really ridiculous when you're just embarrassed by what you see. And I don't just mean my gameplay here. I mean, this is a great game. I had a whale of a time. This was the first time I actually got kills, you know, in succession playing this game. They fixed it. They listened to the feedback. But they still ignore us when it comes to microtransactions. We don't want them. Only the kids want them. There's a growing culture now where people want to spend money on useless crap in games. I've seen some of the stuff that's been on sale and on offer in these crates, and it's garbage, absolute garbage. Emotes, voiceovers, skins, drug references, you know, just pop culture references, music references. Garbage. No real content at all. That's what I'm worried about Battlefield and Battlefront as well. Just both seem to be going on that course now where they're just offering you nothing for your money. Battlefield 1 was terrible. I bought loads of crates, you know, I say loads, 12, it wasn't that daft. I just wanted to see what I'd get. I got bugger all for my money. I felt ripped off. Now Battlefield 1, when you actually scrapped your items and you wanted to save up for a, you know, a premium pack, it was fine. But sometimes you get a duplicate. You wouldn't even get XP. You wouldn't even get a melee weapon piece. I very rarely got those. It was actually too little too late for me for that game. I just thought saving up your scraps so you'd be able to buy the special weapons with the scrap market, you know? But your scraps in return for your duplicates is not high enough. 30 scraps. My god. Just for a basic skin, you know? Even legendaries, what, 250? And then they're charging you, what, 1200, 1500 for some legendary pieces. Sometimes even 3,000 or 4,000 for a really good skin. That's a lot of scrap to ask for in a game. That's a lot of grinding. It would take you hours and hours just to save up the scraps for that. That's if you get a drop. Now Battlefront's going to be the same sort of thing. You're going to get drops in the game for free. Well, that's great, fantastic. But the good stuff is going to be obviously the better crates, you know, the legendary stuff. And that's going to cost you money because you could grind it, but it would take you a lot of time. And people are impatient, they want it now, so they'll buy it. And that's unfortunate. I don't want anyone to support the buying of DLC and microtransactions in any game, you know, but it just feels like they're just scraping the bottom of the barrel. They're going to give you far less content than you think. It's alright giving you free DLC. You know, that's a great move, free DLC, superb. But they've got to make the money elsewhere. They've got to offer you skins, the emotes, all rubbish, and of course all the star cards and attachments, and upgrading your star cards and upgrading these scopes and things. And obviously you have to make them, so you need resources, and the only way you can get these resources quicker, because people are impatient, is for you to just go out and buy these bloody microtransaction crates, you know, because let's face it, it's just going to be a rip-off game.